It's happy past King Day. And don't take this video as an insult. Your discretion advised. My cousin want to talk about his experience the other day at the Martin Luther King parade. You get it. Speak up.
Hello, YouTube family. How y'all doing? As my cousin said, this past Monday, January 15th, was the celebration in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And his birthday is now a national holiday. I remember when his birthday became a national holiday back in 85, 86, so I've lived it. But anyway, to fast forward, right here in Coatesville, Pennsylvania, Chester County, they had met down at the Gateway Park and had a march on Washington. Now, of course, I wasn't born then, so I think I had a chance to experience history. We marched from Gateway Park all the way up to Fifth Avenue here in Coatesville at the church. So I had a chance to experience history, what it felt like when they marched for jobs and freedom with Dr. King and Rosa Parks and Malcolm X, and the list goes on and on and on back in the 60s. So anyway, before I went to the church, I noticed they had a couple of dogs out there. Looked just like the dogs I saw in the DVD video when they marched back in the 60s. And this, one gentleman, he had this one dog. And so, and I wouldn't hurt the dog. So I said, oh, nice. It was a large German Shepherd, but he looked friendly and looked, so I'll just say hello. I just pat him on the back a little bit and say, hey, little dog, hey, doggy, you such a good boy. This Negro gonna say, and I'm still angry about it, this Negro gonna say, hey, don't touch him, man. You gotta get permission. So I said, well, wait a minute. I said, my sister once had a pet dog. I'm used to dogs. I used to help take care of them. Yeah, but this ain't your sister. He could have bit you. But I'm like, why you gonna be arrogant like that? And I talked to another lady, and she said, oh yeah, that's my neighbor. He has that dog. But the point is, I'm so angry. He gonna come at me like I committed a crime, like I was trying to hurt. I wasn't trying to hurt. I was just saying hello. Take it from there.
Let me butt in. How y'all gonna say Black Lives Matter, but we're arrogant to each other, huh? I never forgot 2 months ago I was in this phone store because I didn't have the money at the time to pay my cell phone bill. And they all said was give me 2 days. This one ignorant Negro that worked there, he gonna say, well, if everybody could read more. First of all, can you get it right? 1 minute, oh, you sound too white, or next minute, you're not black enough, or Negroes gotta be Negroes. Make up your mind. How is Black Lives Matter when we treat each other like guts and gumps? Yeah, you hear where I'm coming from. Because it limits me how we want to say Black Lives Matter, but we don't value each other. You could date who you want, like who you want, but let's stop treating each other like a dumping ground, because we do that a lot as black people. Go ahead.
And one thing about it,
and not all of us, but too many of us do that. But go ahead.
And this black dude, this black Negro, he must have saw some white folks around outside, because I guess he tried to like show us behind. But it's like I said, I meant no harm to that dog. I was just saying hello, pet that little dog, pet that dog before, like I used to pet the dog when my sister was alive many years ago, back in the late 90s. I used to take him. He was a pit bull, but he was friendly. Yeah, but he won't act like, don't touch it, man. Man. I said,
but Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, my ass.
And I said, I was just, it reminded me when I used to help my sister, help my sister take care of her dog. I used to pet him, take care of him. But this ain't your sister. Oh, he was trying to be a smart aleck. I had his butt up on his shoulder.
How we gonna say Black Lives Matter, but we're arrogant to each other and hyper aggressive people? Every time when something happens to you, you want us to value, but while we're still alive, we don't value each other. You can't have it both ways. No, Black life, every life should matter, but how we gonna matter when we don't matter to each other with our arrogantness? Yeah.
But you know what? But I tell you one thing, and I told my cousin this. I bet you, if I was white, if I was a white man, a white guy, if I would have touched that dog, he would have said, "Oh, go ahead."
Or a white kid.
Yeah, oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You're welcome. Go ahead and pet him. Yeah, he's friendly. But just because I'm black and I'm a Negro, oh no, you can't touch him without permission. Don't touch him, man. Act like I committed a sin. I'm like, I was so pissed. I was so angry. I said, well, Lord, let me come here. I just went on to the church and enjoyed the programs, because they had a speaker that demonstrated, this man of God, he demonstrated sound just like Dr. King when he said, I have a dream speech, and other people that demonstrated, John Lewis, Miss Rosa Parks, and Miss Diane Nash, and the rest that marched with Dr. King in the civil rights movement. Like I said, it was a great reenactment. I had a great time to experience what I, even we went across the street and had a nice luncheon. But my point is, I was having a good time experiencing the legacy and the reenactment of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Let me slow down. But until this Negro had to come on the scene and ruin it. See, Negroes don't know how to act.
And
Being
this is
ignorant.
this is no indictment against black people or white people. White people, I gotta be honest. Sometimes the reason why you say we don't stick together, because if it's not you, sometimes people in your race like to keep us separate, and then sometimes when y'all don't keep us separate, we like to be ignorant to each other. Yeah, I had to put that out there because I'm sick of. We want to say Black Lives Matter, but look how we don't value each other. We're never good enough. You always want to move the goalposts.
How the devil Black Lives Matter? We still treat each other like dirt.
You can't have it both ways. We gotta get rid of this hyper aggressive mentality. But every time when something happened to one of us, we supposed to show up and put all that to the side. No. How we go from the other day, you was trying to kill someone, rob somebody, attack somebody, and get at somebody, but then you want somebody to like say Black Lives Matter. You can't have like that. Like the other, like say for example, I'm somewhere and somebody black out of nowhere just jump on me, but then the next day I'm supposed to say their life matter when they was about to attack my life. No. I had to put that out there.
But I'll tell you one thing, you don't have to worry about me being in that same era, because if God should tarry next year, this time 2025, and we celebrate the legacy of Dr. King, I'll just go further out Chester County. Maybe Westchester or Exeter, somewhere like that. Or travel back home to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Maybe they'll appreciate me. But what he said, he didn't appreciate me being out there, celebrating the legacy and reenactment of the civil rights movement of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by showing us behind like that. He just proved that to me, that he didn't want me out there. I'm like, fine. I'll go somewhere else next year. I don't have to put up with that, because I've been verbally abused enough in my life, and I'm not going to take that from him.
Even when I go to some places when white people put their stuff to the side and they're kind of nice to me, but then when I was somewhere where black people go to, they act like either I don't exist or they don't know how to help. Come on now. Yeah, I gotta talk about that, because some of us do that. Like, yes, I might have my personal feelings, but there's times I put my personal feelings on hold because it's always about how I want to feel, especially when you're in public eye. You can't do that.
And you're right, because it's a shame. It's really a sin and a shame before God. And now other races treat us better than our own people.
Exactly.
But, I'm gonna go there.
But you want Black Lives to Matter, right?
Please.
And let me ask you something. As two black people in the black community that we're in, how does it matter if we're not emotionally safe for each other, physically safe for each other, spiritually safe for each other, and psychologically safe for each other? And if Black Lives really matter, is there ways where we can like have like opportunities if Black Lives Matter? And there's ways we can kind of not be jealous of each other, not have equal to each other, not compare each other if Black Lives Matter as two black people. Because I've been black for 40 years come this April, and he's been black for 50 years.
Oh, that's right.
So come on now.
Exactly.
And then we want to sit here and try to compare each other to somebody. Oh, you haven't lived enough. Oh, you getting old. Oh, you too young. You don't know that. See, they equal this, but Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, I'm every now and then make deals like that because I'm sick of the hypocrisy with us and the contradiction with us. And I'm sick of us holding each other back. When you look at Asians, they put that shit aside and come together. When you look at white people, they put that aside. Latino people, Arab people, they're American people. Black people, the only one with this. Oh, you're light skin, you're dark skin, you're too young, you too old, you too fat, you too skinny, your hair nappy. Oh, your eyes is light. It's always some excuse. Oh, your teeth are too big. It's always some shit. And I'm tired of it. Anything you want to add?
Right. Nothing wrong with it. It's an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
But we as a nation, we got to really come together someday.
Where can we find a fucking middle ground at? Where and how? You tell me. Anything you want to input for this?
Now, I must say now, it's a beautiful song. I heard him sing the song when I was at the Dr. King celebration. We shall overcome. It's a beautiful song, yes. Don't get me wrong.
But let's get realistic.
When will we really overcome?
And when
That's the question.
And when is it going to get
that song? Even I'm 50 years old now, but they've been singing that song even before I was even born, back in the 70s. When will we really overcome? When is it really going to happen?
How are we going to begin to face stuff realistically with each other if stuff around us not going to change? Come on now.
So sometimes you got to just get things off your chest, and I had to get that off my chest. The way that man treated me when I petted that dog is unrealistic. But it's like I said, I meant no harm to the dog. He acted like I was a threat to the dog. I was not going to harm him or threaten him. I know how to treat dogs. Like I said, I used to treat my late sister's dog real good. Feed him and take care of him and pet him. And yeah. And so I know how to treat dogs. I would never hurt that dog. He gonna act like, oh, I committed a 100% crime. Act like I broke the law. Come on now. That's ridiculous.
Black people, we gotta stop this emotional bully towards each other. That's gotta stop, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this emotional bully. And I'm tired of how, just like we're not physically safe for each other, I'm tired of us not being emotionally safe for each other, but you expect blacks to be with other blacks. Get the fridge out of here.
And see, and that bully needs to stop too, because see, It's been some people that committed suicide, took their own lives because they couldn't take it no more. Some kids too. So that bullying is a serious problem, a serious issue, and that needs to come to an end.
Yeah. Anything you want to say, Fright, in this?
Well, I'm starting to feel a little bit better because sometimes when things on your chest, I'm YouTube fan. I'm sure you agree with me. Sometimes you got to get some things off your chest. If you don't get it off your chest,
It piles up.
That's right. It can cause stress and anxiety. Because I've suffered from stress and anxiety.
Same here.
It's not. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Because anxiety is nothing but another form of stress. Another type of stress. I found that out. When I started therapy years ago, I found that out. Yes, but we need to let it. We got to release it and let it out because it can cause high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, and all that. And high blood pressure, all that runs through my family and runs through our family as well. On both sides of the family, mother's side and father's side. So you got to release it. So you two family, I just had to release it. I'm having a great time until that Negro messed it up and caused me to have a hell of a time.
You're damn right.
I mean, I went to celebrate. Like I said, I can't say this enough to say it in my head. I was nowhere born, as my late mother said. You were nowhere on the scene, and I wanted to felt like to march in the streets and say freedom, freedom, singing freedom songs. I enjoyed that part until that Negro messed it up.
Exactly. Even with and if you see on YouTube, even if you see on the video, we're two different black shades of brown. I'm not better than him because I'm lighter than him, and he's not better than me because he's darker than me. We are even. If you look at our different shades of brown, I'm golden brown and he's medium brown.
I'm right there in the middle.
Does that mean I'm better than him because I'm lighter? Hell no. If I leave this and go out somewhere, I'm still an N-word like he is.
Oh yes, because we know some parts of a little racism is still alive.
You think? I mean, look at me. You think somebody racist gonna say, "Okay, Thursday or Diego, since you're a little bit lighter than your cousin, we gonna choose you over him. You're the better one." I don't think so. I'm still just as in danger as he is.
That's right.
Regardless to my shade being different from his shade. It's same thing with some deeper brown skin people. If y'all think y'all shade is the safest, no shade is the safest. There's no such thing.
No way.
But us being two different rainbow shades of brown, it's a beautiful thing. Well, go ahead.
He didn't have to act ignorant like that.
Right.
If he didn't want me to touch that dog, he could have said it in a nice way, nice professional way. He didn't have to be ignorant.
Exactly.
Act like an ignorant, unlearned Negro.
Right. All right.
Have to do it like that.
All right, YouTube land, we love you.
Well, God bless you, YouTube, and hope I didn't come off.
And let this be a lesson. No, let this be a lesson to how we all are humans and we all have feelings. Let this bill be a lesson.
We're all human beings, and let's love one another. That's right, because God is love, and that was Dr. King's message, that we come together no matter what skin color, love one another, work together, and and that was the purpose of him. That's why I was glad, in spite of this incident, I was glad to experience that history.
Right.
And that was Dr. King's message, that we overcome and love one another.
Right.
Like I said, work together, be together, and even medical wise, and eat together. Yes. Right. There was a 12. I would say there was a 12-year-old boy. He said when we went across the street to eat lunch, 12-year-old boy, he recited the "I Have a Dream" speech. Right. And he's younger than me, my son. If I wanted more, he wasn't around either. But he recited the "I Have a Dream" speech, and these young people, they're the next generation. That's right, because I know what the Lord revealed to me. There's a new generation coming up. This is the generation that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preached about years ago, where we won't be judged by the color of our skin, but by the context of our character. Little by little, that's happening.
And one more thing, before I go, I want to let you in. I want to take a step further. Yes, he's on the heavy side. Yes, I'm on the thin side. But guess what? Because I'm thin, does that mean I'm always going to have a happy day? No. Because I'm thin, do that excuse me from mental health? No, it doesn't. Because I'm thin, does that mean I'm going to have the best time in the dating market? No. So let me tell you something. Thin or thick, you're going to have good days, bad days, in between days. And also, I want to give you this metaphor. You know, I learned to look at life like good days for sweet, good days for days in the middle for salt, and tested days for pepper, like spicy days. That's because life is like them three flavors: sweet for good, tested for spicy, and in between days for salt, like meaty, like in the, it's just an analogy I want to pass on. But again, it doesn't matter your complexion, doesn't matter your size. You're not going to escape those 3 days. It's inevitable. All right, love y'all.
Yeah, we have good days and bad days. We wouldn't be human beings if we did. Yes, I'm over 200 pounds, but still, that don't make me, lesser than anybody else.
He
You know,
he got a talent in singing. I got a talent in cooking and drawing. Everybody has different talent, but don't believe the hype. If you're thin, life is gonna be more rosy. Because look at me. You seen me on the YouTube for many years. How times I came up good, times I came up not so good, times I came up in the middle. Just because I'm thin and I love you, then it's not gonna relieve me from tested moments. That doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. So no, if you lose weight or gain weight, do it for your choice. I just had to make that video.
and
All
I
right.
would say, and Lord knows, that's still my dream to be a professional gospel
Right.
singer. And Miss Mahalia Jackson, she sung the song "Marching with Dr. King." And for example, I'm gonna do a little something now. You know, that's still my dream. And for example, I'm gonna do this as we ended up. Dr. Martin Luther King, he had a dream. Let's all try to make it come to pass. I'm a little hoarse, but I thought I'd do a little something. Yes, because that's still my dream to be a professional singer. And someday I can sing about the experience I've had to, this past Monday, January 15th, 2024. Well, reenactment of Dr. King with all the rest of the people along with me. I thought I'd put that out a little bit.
Yup. Have also do me a favor, y'all. Under the comment section, let him know where on the internet he can make videos selling short video clips of him singing. Put that in the comment section under YouTube because I encourage him he need to find some areas on YouTube where he can make voice lessons, where he can make voices and get paid for small little videos of his song because he go far. Just like with my books, I like to find an internet a little section to put out these fiction stories. Well, he need a little internet section to sell his voice.
And you're right, because some more voice lesson too, because I want to get my voice fully developed so I can start recording over the next few years. Yes, recording gospel music. Because Miss Mahalia Jackson, but she's one of them that inspired me to be a gospel singer. She was a gospel singer, a woman of God. And I have her music on CDs and DVDs, and still got a record player. Oh yes, and she sung, like I said, she sung along. Come to find out, and Miss Mahalia Jackson, she was Dr. King's favorite gospel singer. Come to find out, yes, I found that out too. Yes.
All right, everybody, we love you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
In the name of Jesus
Take
Christ.
care. Later.
Be blessed.